council and staff. I guess that's a rerun. Again, good morning, County Council, staff, and the viewing public for today's County Council. At this time, I'll ask the Madam Clerk to do the roll call, please.
Thank you, Deputy Warden. Councillor Mackey.
Present.
Councillor Gamble.
Present.
Councillor Burley sends his regrets. Councillor Carlton.
Present.
Deputy Warden McQueen.
Present.
Councillor Desai.
Present.
Councillor Patterson.
Present.
Councillor Fleet. Councillor Clumpus. Councillor Keaveney.
Present.
Councillor Thomas.
Here.
Councillor O'Leary. Councillor DeBreen. Councillor Millen.
Present.
Councillor Soever will be joining us later. Councillor Bourdignon.
Present.
Councillor Robinson.
Present.
Councillor Hutchinson.
Present. Well, thank you, Madam Clerk, for doing that. At this time, we'll do our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge with respect the history, the spirituality, and the culture of the Anishinaabe and Six Nations of the Grand River, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat, Wyandot, and Wyandot peoples on whose traditional territories we gather, whose ancestors signed treaties with our ancestors. We recognize also the Métis and Inuit, whose ancestors shared this land and these waters. May we all, as treaty people, live with respect on this land and live in peace and friendship with all the diverse peoples. As we have an agenda that was on our website in front of everyone today, is there a declaration of pecuniary interest with the members around today's table? Okay, if one does arise, you can declare it at that time. We have the adoption of County Council and Committee of the Whole minutes of May 12th. Can I have a mover and a seconder for the Councillor Millen and Councillor Patterson? Any discussion on those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor? Opposed? That was carried unanimously. Okay, thank you. We also have the minutes of the Long-Term Care Committee of Management minutes dated May 10th, 2022. And can I have a mover and seconder for those, please? Councillor Carlton and Councillor Robinson. Any discussion on those minutes? Seeing none, all in favor of those minutes? Those carried unanimously. Okay. Moving on then to closed meeting matters. There are none on our council meeting for today. There are two bylaws. Does anybody wish to pull those bylaws to separate vote or discussion? If not, can I have a mover and seconder for those? Councillor Clumpus, Councillor Mackey. I'll get Peter the next time. Any discussion on those bylaws? And that's for bylaw 513722 and 513822. Seeing no discussion on those bylaws, all in favor of those? That was carried unanimously. We get to the best part of good news and celebrations, and I know there's everybody here is itching to get talking about all the good news. And who's going to go? Go ahead, Councillor Desai. Start off with. Sorry.
Thank you, Deputy Warden Hicks. Unfortunately, I'm bringing two pieces of news.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Sorry. It's a habit. Sorry, Deputy Warden McQueen. Unfortunately, I'm bringing two pieces of news which are neither good news nor are they celebratory. The first, obviously, is 2 days ago, 21 kids or 19 kids and 2 teachers were killed in a school where you don't expect to not come home from. It's a tragedy, and I think all of us agree that it's a tragedy. And I'm not here to talk about the tragedy itself. I'm not here to talk about gun control, although it took one mass shooting in England Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and several other first world countries for there to be effective gun legislation, which has, by statistics, it shows that the incidence of gun violence has been reduced, and the incidence of crimes using other tools hasn't increased. What I am here to say, though, is that we as citizens and us at this table as leaders within our respective communities need to be aware that there are people within our communities who want unfettered access to guns. There are people within our communities who would rather have armed security guards at our schools just so that they can have unfettered access to guns. We're seeing the gun mania creep onto our side of the border. We're seeing the politics creep onto our side of the borders. We've lost decorum in our politics. We've lost the ability to debate without thinking that the person we're debating is our enemy. And I just want us to be mindful of that, so that we don't get to that point where we're unwilling to make the smallest of changes, go through the smallest of inconveniences, just so we as a society can be safer. The other piece of information I wanted to bring to this council was with regards to a vote that was passed yesterday at Durham County. It was an 11-6 vote, I believe, to add 9,000 acres of farmland into their urban growth boundary to develop, and a very large portion of this into detached single-family homes. One of my contacts posted this to social media. I've shared it to my social media, and since then I've gotten into at least one debate about why are we bringing people into our community? Why are we bringing more people into our community? A debate about why higher density is not a good thing. One of the things they said was, maybe we need to tell these people that farther north is an option. And this ties back to when at the last council meeting, Deputy Warden McQueen, we spoke about wanting higher density in Grey County. We spoke about the dangers of NIMBYism within our community. And prior to that, I think it was last month, Peel Region voted to add 11,000 acres of agricultural land into their urban growth area. So we're seeing this loss of farmland, and in return, we're not seeing the high density growth. And I just wanted to bring that to this council as well, that once, as you said last time, once farmland's gone, it's gone. So I'm really sorry I haven't brought any good news or celebrations, but I'm sure my colleagues around the table will do that for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Desai. And I guess the good news is we're looking at density, right? So thank you for that. Go ahead, Councillor Patterson.
Thank you, Deputy Warden McQueen. Good morning, County Council. This is with regards to the major structural fire in our downtown core last Thursday. On behalf of the town of Hanover, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to CAO Kim Wingrove, Anne-Marie Shaw, Director of Community Services, and her team and their partner agencies. Also, Grey County Paramedics and Rob Hatton with the Communications Department. A thank you for their professional, efficient, and compassionate response to a number of individuals who were displaced by this fire. I also want to praise the efforts of our fire department and first responders and the neighboring fire departments for their assistance. In total, there were 5 fire departments on site battling this fire. Thank you to the Walkerton Fire Department, the Elmwood Fire Department, the West Grey Fire Durham Station, and the West Grey Newstead Station. Our community and our neighbors came together to support those in need. Individuals, organizations, businesses, and churches all provided support. Some opened their doors, others provided food, money, and clothes. I thank them all. Thank you.
Thanks for bringing that forward, Councillor Patterson. And I know speaking with Councillor Fleet this morning, he said there was 2 young officers that were driving by that, I don't know if you want to speak to that or not, but I think they're sort of heroes themselves, right?
Actually, I can say those two officers probably saved lives because when they were driving down Main Street, they noticed the smoke, got into the building, started breaking down doors and telling everybody to get out. And they were the ones that called the fire department. So there probably were lives saved, undoubtedly.
Thanks for bringing that forward. And thanks for staff and everyone here for taking part of that as well. And Councillor Keaveney.
Thank you very much, Deputy Warden McQueen, and good morning, County Council and everyone. And just wanted to first start by saying thank you to Councillor Desai for his comments. And you've got us all thinking on those this morning, and very pleased to hear from Councillor Pattison that there were no lives lost in Hanover. And something of a bit more on the good news side of things. Our Rotary Club of Meaford will be celebrating their 85th anniversary on June the 4th. And it's going to be quite a festive event at our Meaford Harbor Pavilion starting at 1 p.m. There will be a dedication of that pavilion to Russ Bumstead, who was responsible for organizing the building of that back in 1990. And there will be certainly our Mayor, Barb Klumpus, will be speaking at the event, as well as some other dignitaries. And there will be a bar operated by our Kinsman Club, and the Rotary will be doing their traditional barbecue. And at 2:30, Board of Education will play a group of retired teachers who are actually really good. And Rotary history books will be for sale. So this 85th anniversary book is really interesting and really speaks incredibly well to all of the accomplishments of Rotary in our community. So if anyone is able to join us, we'd love to see you there. Thank you.
Keep remembering, I have Peter Bourguignon. I'm trying to get that right. So I'm
That's
getting
okay.
closer.
That's
Go
okay,
ahead.
Deputy Warden. Thank you so much. Just a celebration of life is happening Saturday at the outside Town Hall for Deputy Mayor Rob Potter, who unfortunately passed away in November of last year and was a great county councillor for, I believe, 2.5 years. We're dedicating some trees right outside Town Hall. That's at 10:30 on Saturday. It was we did something similar about a month ago for Bob Gamble at the Trestle Bridge. So Saturday morning at 10:30 is just a celebration to dedicate dedication of trees for Rob's life. So I just want to make the county council aware of that. So thank you, Deputy Warden.
Thank you for sharing that. Any other good news and celebrations? Anybody quiet in this side? Go ahead, Councillor Mackey.
Thanks, Mr. Deputy Warden, and good morning, County Council. This is National Paramedics Week, so I just wanted to extend sincere thanks to our paramedic services. They're there, as Councillor Patterson mentioned, when we need them the most. And so anyways, I think it's worthy of recognition. Thank you.
Thanks for bringing that forward. Okay, Councillor Fleet, go ahead.
Good morning, County Council, and thank you, Deputy Warden McQueen. Saturday, June 4th is the opening day of Hanover Raceway for all you racing fans. It's nice to see the Raceway up and going again with the pandemic opening. Post time is 1:30, so come on out and enjoy some live racing at Hanover Raceway and spend a couple dollars. Thank you.
And bring lots of money. Okay, other good news and celebrations? Oh, go ahead, Councillor Keaveney.
Thank you, Deputy Warden McQueen. And I just wanted to add to Councillor Mackey's comments that paramedic Darren Clough has joined the doctors who have gone to Poland to provide assistance there. And everyone will remember Darren. He is a Meaford boy, and he was here just at our last meeting receiving a recognition. So just wanted to add that our own paramedic is doing outstanding service in Poland.
Thanks for sharing that. And Jill, you have some great news about Grey Roots that's coming up.
Good morning, County Council and Deputy Mayor, Deputy Warden. I'm here this morning to extend an invitation to a ribbon cutting ceremony at Grey Roots for Zeus's Place, our new children's gallery sponsored by Fairmont Security. The event includes activities for kids, remarks from the acting warden McQueen, and gallery sponsor Thomas Wheeldon, a ribbon cutting ceremony, and ice cream to finish off the day. The gallery has been soft launched for the last couple of months, and we've already seen families really enjoying the space and using all the handheld activities for kids. So we hope you can join us for this fun-filled ceremony. We'll follow up with an email invitation, but I just wanted to let you know the invitation is on your tables. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And are you anticipating a busy summer?
Yes, of course, we're really looking forward to this summer. We just had a Spring into Morriston event this past Saturday, which was really well attended. Hundreds of people stayed for hours. We got out into the village, had refreshments. It was really great to see music and life back in the village.
Thank you for that again. Any other good news and celebrations? I will say that I attended the celebration of life and funeral for Al Bai, who was a past warden for 95 and 99. And I wasn't able to attend the honor guard, but at a council meeting that day, I'm not sure if others that did. And also George Schaefer, his celebration of life is coming up on June 4th, and he was a past warden, I think 1983. I think I was looking back there somewhere. Just looking back there. And again, there's an honor guard for that as well. And the honor guard, for those maybe don't understand what that means, is all the past wardens are invited to attend that funeral, and we stand in a row in the sense to honor and respect the past warden that has served here at Grey County. So no other, oh, go ahead. County Councillor Compass, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Deputy Warden, and good morning, County Council. I just got notice right now, so I thought I'd bring it to everyone's attention. Beginning next week is National Accessibility Week, celebrated across the country. And we will be raising the flag in Meaford in celebration of all of the work that has been done by our Accessibility Committee, and very, very proud of the work that they've accomplished. So thought I'd bring that to everyone's attention.
No, very important that moves forward is I think, is it 2025? We're supposed to be all fully accessible as far as municipalities and that sort of goes, right? So Councillor Millen, I thought you'd have something to say this morning, but you're going to attend the rodeo that's coming up in Grey Highlands this coming weekend. So I put some placards on your desk there to take a look at. So all right, so if that's there's no more good news and celebrations, I need a mover and a seconder to adjourn. Councillor O'Leary and Councillor Hutchison, all in favor? That was carried unanimously. Okay.